Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yesterday we have learned some introduction to Koha. What are the system requirements we have to keep, how to select hardware, how to choose cloud server. Today we will start with some basics of Linux. We need to learn basics of Linux to manage Koha well. Okay, and then we will learn how to install Koha in a cloud storage. And then we will learn how to buy a domain name or website name and how to connect that domain name into Koha cloud server. And we will also um, encrypt. We give some SSL certificate to the website. Otherwise, the website, Koha website will be unsecured. It will not open in browser. And we have seen that many banking website, there is a lock symbol. That means it's a secure website. Okay, secure. And unsecure website does not open in various browsers. Um, See here, we will learn about Linux-based operating system and basic commands to start with Linux-based operating system. Here I am using here Debian Linux, but both Ubuntu and Debian Linux commands, its working nature more or less same. Uh, this is the desktop. I am using the desktop Genome Flashback. Flashback means it's an old look Genome desktop. It's a very lightweight and a very minimal website. I mean, minimal desktop. A classical look desktop. We can choose different kinds of desktop while install Ubuntu or Debian. Yesterday we have seen Genome desktop is very heavy. Default Genome desktop, LXD, XFC desktops are very lightweight. But I choose this Genome Flashback desktop because I like this classical look, and this is
Share
not.
a screen.
Sure, sure. Sorry. Rafiq sir, screen not able to share. I'm not able to share the screen, but Rafiq sir give the access to share the screen. Wait, I will contact him.
lesson है है वो.
Yes, he will enable the access to share the screen now.
Yes, sir. Continue, sir.
Ah, thank you, thank you. Okay, screen is visible to all now. See, this is the desktop of Linux. I am using the desktop called uh, Genome Flashback. Flashback means the previous version of Genome looked like this. This is a classic look. not much too much, not too much graphical intensive, classical look. This is very easy to uh, manage for me. Okay. This is a launcher. Launcher means application launcher. We can see here various categories: accessories, graphics, internet, office, inside office. Um, we can see LibreOffice and office related tools, programming, then sound and video, video player, music player we can see here. Then system tools, many settings and other things in the system tool. Then terminal. Terminal is very important. We will see in detail how to use the terminal. Then one more thing, when we install the application, these applications automatically appear inside any category. Okay, same like Windows application launcher. These are panels. Here we can find shutdown button, restart button, logout button, time, uh, network information, sound, everything we can see here. One more thing, that is file manager. File manager, same like um, uh, my computer in Windows. Here it is called file manager. This is the default location of the user. This is called home of the user. Here, when we install Debian or Ubuntu Linux, we create an account first. Here account name is Vimal, username is Vimal, password is Vimal. So it create a folder called Vimal. I can the files I have create store in this folder, that is called home of the user. Suppose another user created another home folder for another user, I cannot access files inside that home folder. Okay. See, this file manager name is Genome File Manager. Every desktop has their own file manager. Actually, Linux-based operating system make use different tools from different projects. Same like assembling a car. A car tire may be TVS tire, MRF tire. Same like file manager is a different software from another project. Here, file manager is a genome project. Its name is files. Okay, here we can see the files and folders created by the home user. Here, home user name is Vimal. Okay, and some differences between Windows File Manager and Linux File Manager. In Windows, we can see A, B, C, D, E drive. In Linux, no such drive partition concept. Here, all files stored in home folder, user files, documents folder inside, where we can store Word file, other files, then video, music, picture folders are there. Okay. Then where is the system files? Actually, system files stored in, for example, here, other location. In Windows, when we install a program, for example, Zotero software or Mendeley's reference management software, when we double click on it, it is stored in C program files. Okay, but in Linux, a different file architecture they follow. Both Windows and Linux file and directory architecture is different. Okay, click on other location. See the here root, that is called a root. See, this is Debian GNU Linux. This is here we can find system files. This is called a root folder. See, this is a representation of root folder, a forward slash. Same like a tree, everything start from this root. Okay, inside root we can see many folders. I will tell you what's the purpose of each folder and files inside this root folder. See, first is bin. Bin means binary file. Binary file means executable files. Okay, when we click on a particular application, install application, exe file will install the application. It's binary file in C program files in Windows. In Linux, binary files store in root bin folder. See here binary file, same like exe file, we can see binary files. If you double click on it, application will start. For example, gimp. If I double click on it, gimp will open. See, this is the binary files stored in a particular location, that is called a bin. Okay, the installed applications binary file located in bin folder. Okay, next is boot. Boot means when we start the system, switch on the system, some programs are working first. It lead us to the installed operating system. Okay, some files and system files help the computer to load the existing operating system. Such files stored in boot folder. We can see inside. See here, Grub. Grub is the boot management software in Linux-based operating system. Suppose we have Windows and Linux in a single system. This Grub will manage both Windows and Linux. When we start the system, it will list out Windows and Ubuntu. We can choose Ubuntu and enter inside Ubuntu. That's the purpose of boot folder. Files and tools associated with the booting the system reside in this folder. This is etc file. Etc file means all installed software configuration files store in etc folder. For example, when we install Koha's configuration files, settings files store in etc folder. Let's check how it works. Okay, I'm going to enter into etc folder. We can check Koha. See, this is the Koha folder inside etc folder. See, this is the uh, configuration file. For example, koha conf.xml. Such configuration files stored in this folder. We can find configuration files of installed applications. Okay. Next is library files. Library files are necessary to run applications. That is lib folder. Then OPT file, OPT folder. The purpose of OPT folder is that suppose we install an application from an external source. For example, Google Chrome, it's a third-party software, proprietary one. We can install it in Ubuntu and Debian. If we install from another source, external source, that will store in OPT folder. That's the purpose of OPT folder. In normal case, when we install a software, it install from download the packages from Ubuntu or Debian software repository. Software repository means it's a repository, same like institutional repository. It's a server machines. Every country they have a Ubuntu and Debian repository and all their packages in that server. When we apply some command, if we want to install a particular software, it will download from that repository and install it on the system. They only contain open source and free software. But Chrome is proprietary software. We have to install from their website, Chrome website. So it's stored in a separate folder, that is OPT folder. Then Snap is another package management system with Ubuntu. It's a platform independent package manager. I will tell in detail what is Snap. Var, variable file. Variable file means yeah, an application works. Var means when something going on, it record the history. Suppose Apache web server crashed, it will record the history, why it happened, the error history show, store, that is in var folder. In user folder where application source code store. Suppose we install a software, its source code will store in USR folder. Suppose Koha source code in user share Koha. See, here Koha source code will be there. That's the purpose of these system folders. Once again, bin folder binary files, boot folder boot folder help the system to boot or load the installed operating system. Etc folder called etc folder contains configuration files. Then uh, OPT folder contains if we install some application from an external source, for example in a disk, then Google Chrome, it will store in OPT folder. Then source code, an application source code will store in USR folder. Variable and error log will store in var folder. That's the file structure. Okay, then we have to familiar with the file structure of Linux operating system. Then genome flashback, this is the settings. We can sync with the cloud server. I will show here. See, online accounts. Uh, you can add Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive, and some other cloud-based storage into this Linux operating system. Here I have added a Google Drive. See here, see Google Drive. I can access from File Manager. Okay. I can access directly from this file manager. That's the purpose of online accounts. We can store files and folders in this, directly put it in this folders. It will also store in cloud. We can also add some other clouds like P Cloud. Okay, when we click on it, P Cloud will come. We can store our files and folders, one copy in the computer, one copy in the cloud. This is good for Koha backup. Storing Koha backup, this is essential. Okay, next we will introduce you some basic Ubuntu commands. We have to get familiar with these commands, then only we can easily manage Linux based operating system. After the installation of Ubuntu operating system, After the installation of Ubuntu operating system, we have to update the system. Update means this operating system may be released 4 or 5 months back. After the installation, lot of new updates available. We have to add these updates into the existing installed system. We have to apply some commands. To apply commands, there is a tool called terminal that is available in System Tools Terminal. Click on Terminal. Otherwise, it will appear on Accessories. Otherwise, it will appear on System Tools. Okay, click on Terminal. This is the command terminal. See here, Vimal at Vimal. That means Vimal is the account name. It means Vimal at Vimal. Vimal is the home folder. Vimal is the account name. Okay, login name. This is the folder. Okay, the same place. Okay, now we are in this place. Okay, we can see the contents inside the home folder. Just type ls. See here, backup. The backup folder will be there. Caliber library is there. Both this is a textual interface, other is a graphical interface. The same graphical interface things we can manage using commands. ls means list. List the contents inside this folder, home folder. It displayed the home folder. Okay. Clear means it will clear the screen. Once again, we are going to use terminal and we are going to learn some basic Linux operating system commands. Okay, this tool is very essential. Click on terminal. First command is we are going to update the system latest. Okay, first command is sudo apt update. Sudo means super user do. This tab give administrative power to do a particular administrative task. Because we are going to update the system, it needs some permission, otherwise we cannot do it. The system will deny to apply the command. Okay, so we have add the prefix sudo, then apt means advanced package tools. That is a package management system used by Debian and Ubuntu operating system. Package management system purpose is, uh, suppose we want to install a package, uninstall a package, this system will work. Okay, so we give apt apt. There is a space between sudo space apt space update. Update means it will check for what are the new updates of the packages available in the software repository. Okay, I am going to apply it. It asks the password. It asks the password. The password I have created at the time of installation of this Linux-based operating system. I am going to type the password. Nothing will display there. In Windows, if you type a password, a star will come. Here, nothing will come. Just type it. See, this is the uh, software repository address. These are server. These are server machines. These packages available in server machines. That's the address of server machines. dep.debian.org. Actually, this server located in US. Okay, it will check. It will check the repository and find that some packages is there to upgrade the system. Okay, see here 123 packages can be upgraded. Run apt list upgradable to see them. Okay, 123 packages has to upgrade, ready to upgrade. Next is I am going to type sudo apt upgrade. It will download the packages and install the latest updates. Okay, I'm going to press it. See here, these are the list of packages to be download and update the system. Okay, this is a list of packages available for download and update the system. See here, after this operation, 429 MB of additional disk space will be used. Needed to get 577 MB of archives. About 500 MB size of packages has to be downloaded. Okay, it asks the confirmation from the user. We can type Y, yes. We give the permission. Enter. Okay, it began to download the package from the software repository, and after that it will unpack and install in the Linux based operating system. The process is going on. See, it downloaded, preparing to unpack. See, once again, sudo apt update. It will fetch information from repository and find what kind, how many files to be downloaded. Next is sudo apt upgrade. It will download and install the system. It says that some broken package is there. Okay, it says the solution apt fix broken install. See, the process is going on. It's going to download and unpack the packages and install in the system. The process over. Okay, this way we can update and upgrade the system after the installation. This is the mandatory. The command syntax is sudo. Sudo is the, we need permission to do any administrative task, so we apply sudo command prefix to any command. Apt is the package management system used by Debian and Ubuntu, so we give apt. There is a space between sudo apt, then update. Okay, then next thing is you want to know which version of Ubuntu or Debian running in the system. The command is lsb underscore release hyphen a. lsb underscore release hyphen a. See here, Debian 12, its release name is Bookweb. That's the name of the release, the latest version of Debian. And each things their own command. Suppose no need to by heart all these commands. You want to check which command to know about uh, Ubuntu version or Debian version. Which Ubuntu version command? You will get the command. This is the command lsb underscore release a. Just to copy and paste it on the server. Thousands of commands there. No need to by heart all these commands. Next is how to install a new software or application software into Ubuntu or Debian. For example, I want to install uh, a software called Bluefish. Bluefish is a HTML editor command, editor application. Suppose I want to install it. That software available in the software repository. I can type sudo apt install Bluefish. Okay, that's the name of the application. Sudo apt space install space Bluefish. Enter. It asks the confirmation. Yes. Enter. It will download and install the package. See the Bluefish application appear in program. See, this is the Bluefish editor. If you click on it, it will open. This is the Bluefish application. It opened. Then I want to install one more application, that is sudo apt install sudo apt install uh, FileZilla. FileZilla is a FTP software which helpful for website managers. They can upload and change the files. Okay, sudo apt install FileZilla. You want to know the application name, then only we can type it. Already FileZilla there. See, FileZilla is there. See. Suppose you want to remove, uninstall the package, sudo apt remove, uninstall the package. We have to apply the term remove Bluefish and FileZilla. Using apply a space, then type the next application to uninstall FileZilla. If you apply this command, it will uninstall two packages, I mean two applications. Enter. It asks whether we need to uninstall it. Yes. See, both the software disappeared from the application launcher. Once we uninstall the package, its configuration file will be in the root folder. We have to remove all the configuration files, including application. We have to apply the command sudo purge sudo apt purge Bluefish FileZilla. Enter. Purge means it will remove the configuration files. The configuration files contain some user related data and other things. It will remove without any trace. No, nothing retained in the system regarding this application software. Remove everything regarding the software. Remove it. Sudo apt purge. This way Linux based commands works, and many commands for many purposes, and many commands associated with the working of many services or software. And one more command, after the uninstallation of the packages, some dependency packages still exist in the system. We have to remove that. Sudo apt auto remove. It will remove the dependency files of the uninstalled applications. Okay, that after the uninstallation of that packages, such files are not required anymore. So apply the command sudo apt auto remove. These things I discussed in the Linux manual I shared in the group. I will share it again. You can read it in read the manual. We'll get the idea. These are the extra dependencies available in the system. It will free up the space of the system. It makes the system more fast. Then another thing is how to install an external package. External package means suppose you want to install any disk or Chrome browser. We have to go to uh, Chrome website and download the package. For example, Google Chrome. See the Google Chrome website. Go to the download. Here it is. Google Chrome download. See, download and install Google Chrome. Linux. There it is. Okay, Chrome installer download here. See here, I am on Ubuntu or Debian. See, we have to download 64-bit deb file. Debian file extension, exe file extension end with the .deb. We have to download this file. Okay, accept and install. It download the package. Okay, see the package. This is a Chrome binary package. It end with the Debian package. Otherwise, Windows package .exe file. Okay. Okay, how to install this file? We have to apply the command. We can copy it to home folder. Okay, home folder. Open the command. ls means see the file Google Chrome stable current amd64.deb. Apply a command and install it. Command is sudo dpkg. Dpkg means package package system. Then hyphen I means install. Then application name. No need to type the entire name. It will some spelling mistake may happen. Just type Google. Then press on tab button. It will autofill the name. Okay, once again, type a few letter first, then press on tab button. The entire name will automatically come. Auto generate will come. And then press enter button, it will install. Wait. Sudo dpkg hyphen I, then file name. It unpack the file and put it in various folder. Okay. This way we can install a separate, I mean some third party software. For example, you want to install AnyDesk. Go to the AnyDesk website. AnyDesk is a remote access software, same like a team viewer. AnyDesk free download. See, Linux version, download this one, Debian Ubuntu. Okay. See the file, copy, and paste it on the home folder. Then open the terminal, clear sudo dpkg hyphen I anydesk. Okay, then enter button. It shows some error, but it's already installed, no problem. It's available anydesk in the application launcher. Okay, this way we can install application, third-party applications. Okay, this is the packages we can install from software repository for Ubuntu or Debian. Okay. Then one more platform independent package management system introduced by Ubuntu, that is called Snap. See, DPKG is not platform independent. DPKG is exclusive for Debian and Ubuntu, this package management system. But Fedora, Red Hat, they have their own package management system called RPM. Okay, that's our platform dependent. Okay, we need platform independent software management system. That's very easy. A single platform independent system, we can install it on any kind of operating system. That is called a Snap. Snapcraft. That's the website name, Snapcraft. See, the available applications, we can find it in Snapcraft website. Suppose you want to install Zotero. Zotero reference management system in your PC. Search for Zotero. Click on Zotero. Actually, this is the command sudo snap install Zotero snap. This is the package name. This is the instead of apt we apply snap. Apt install snap install sudo snap. We can type sudo snap install Zotero snap. Okay, it's already installed. If you want to install one more package, I think that you have got the idea. This is a platform independent package management system. We can install it on any Linux based operating system. That means it works with Debian, Ubuntu, Red Hat, SUSE, whatever may be the Linux, it will work. Suppose you want to install Spotify. Spotify is a music app. How to install it? Click on install button. You will get the command sudo snap install Spotify. Sudo snap install Spotify. It will download the package and install it on the system. The package download is in progress. Okay, let it works. No problem. This way, Snap packages can install. We can find the application directory from the website. Various purpose we can find various directory. Google Cloud SDK. What's the purpose? Okay. Okay. Then next thing is how to open a system file. System file from root folder. In normal case, when we install a software, for example, Koha, we have to open some configuration files and make some changes. But in Windows, we can just open the file, make the changes and close it, save it and close it. It's possible. But in Linux, it will not allow to make changes the configuration file without the permission of the user, without the appropriate permission of the user. For example, I will show you. We want to open a Koha configuration file, user, share, Koha. See, this is the configuration file. It contains etc Koha. etc. Here configuration files are reside. Find the folder Koha. Koha sites. Sites. Library. This is a configuration file. Okay, it's stored in the root folder. Suppose we want to open in a text editor, same like Wattpad or Notepad, it will not open. It says that we have no permission, so it's denied. We have to apply the command to open this file. So this is the location, Control L. This is the location. How to open it? See, we will open it using a text editor called a mousepad. Same like Wattpad in Windows. Mousepad. See, we have to apply the command sudo. Sudo is necessary. Then only we can open it. Sudo. Then the editor name mousepad. Then location. We have to difficult to find it. You can copy this location. Paste it, then Koha conf. Okay, sudo mousepad, then location of the file. For beginners, very difficult to type these commands. It's case sensitive. We have to type very well, otherwise etc Koha library. If you make any space between this file, it will not open. It's a separator. Forward slash is the separator. Okay. Open it. It will open the file in the Wattpad. Suppose you want to make any changes, just scroll down. For example, you want to see MySQL password. This is the MySQL password. This is the MySQL username. Okay, these are the configuration MySQL part of configuration file. This way we can open a file, system file using a text editor in terminal. Once again, suppose we want to open a system file. Normally, we can double click and open it, but it will not work. We need a appropriate permission. Open the terminal, then type the command sudo, then text editor name mousepad. Many text editors available. Another text editor is Nano. Nano is a text-based text editor. Then type etc Koha sites library Koha. Open it. See the difference. Here mouse will not work. If you want to save it, Control O, then Control X exit. Okay. Beginners may feel difficult, but if you practice it, it will be okay within few short span of time. Then you want to know the site specification, computer specification. Type the command lscpu. This is the hardware profile. See lscpu. Uh, this is the processor. This is the clock speed, CPU family, and all details we will get it. Then another command is who am I? Who is the user? Who is the user? Now login. Who am I? The username is Vimal. And which folder now I am in? Type pwd. The location is home Vimal. This way we can manage using commands. Then you want to know the list of commands we have applied previously. Type history. See the history of commands. List of commands we have applied. We can take a 10 minutes break. After that, we will see how to create a virtual machine in cloud and how to install Koha step by step. And then we will configure the domain name, and then we will encrypt. We will add SSL into that system. Okay. We will get back at 8:10. Okay.
এখন চাউণ্ডটো নাইকিয়া হ'ল কৰি দিয়া হৈছে আনমিউট কৰিছো নাই হোৱা जल गया।
RDBMS copy it. Sudo apt install -y means it will not ask the confirmation, it will directly install the MariaDB server. Okay, it does not asking the confirmation yes or no, -y, it will directly install it. It saves time. Next is we have to add a password for MySQL root password. MySQL means MariaDB root password. This is the command sudo MySQL admin -u, username is root, password we have to add. See, password, we have to enter the password MySQL root. Okay, this is the command to apply a root password to MariaDB. Successfully added the password MySQL root. Next is we are going to install Koha software. Its name is Koha-common. Sudo apt install -y Koha common. To download the lot of dependency packages and Koha packages, it will download. See there 23.05 packages going to download. See here, it's downloading and installing Koha packages is very fast in virtual server. It's downloading packages one by one. It unpacking the packages and install Koha software. See the progress, 47%. Lot of dependencies required to install. For example, Koha needs a mark support. Packages for mark support need to install. Then it need some other services like C39.50 to download the catalog record. That package also has to download and install. Okay, Koha installation finished. Next is configuration of Koha. See the commands. Next is we have to open this file. This is the file. Sudo. Here mousepad will not work. We have to open using a text-based editor called Nano. Okay, then paste. Sudo nano, then location of the file. See here, this is we are going to create a website or site, Apache site for Koha. It need two interface. One is staff client, another is opaque. See, staff client port number is 8080. The same port don't use 80. So intranet port will work on 8080. Opaque port will be 80. So we have to add 8080 there. Same port means same like a door in a house. It has a door behind, door, front door, and back door. Okay, same like Koha has two interface. One is staff client, one is opaque, one is for opaque. So to make it unique, we apply two different port number. Okay, we are going to save the file, Control O, then enter, Control X. Next is these are some site settings, Apache related command. Copy the commands together. Apache restart command is the final one. See. Next is it create the it create the library and it create the instance database that is called a library. That's the default name of the database. Next, we are going to add a port 8080. 8080 is not there. We will add that port number in Apache configuration files. Sudo nano etc Apache 2 ports. We have to add a line called listen 8080. Okay. Then only this 8080 port will work. Then we have to restart the Apache server. Then apply this command. This means this site means it will disable the existing website in Apache. Okay, existing configuration, and create a new site called library. Site means website, that is called a virtual host. We can create many website instances in Apache server. Okay, that the site name is library. In that site, Koha configuration will be there. Okay, select the four commands, copy it, then paste it on the terminal. Installation is about finished. The next is we have to start a service called memcached. Okay, memcached. Then we can open Koha interface whether it is working or not. See here, this is the public IP. This is the public IP. Copy it and open in the browser. Paste. Then add the port 8080. Opened. See, Koha opened. See here, the site is not secure. We have to make secure. Okay, installation is over. This is a web installer interface. Web installer interface. It required username and password of Koha database. Username, see here. Here we can find the password, sudo nano, the file name, enter. We have to search for the password, control W. No. Control R. Then type is given. Enter. See, this is the this is the username and password Koha underscore library. MySQL username is Koha underscore library. Password is this one. Copy it and login. Okay, this is the initial steps to configure web installer. Choose the language English. Continue. Continue the next step. To check Pell dependencies are okay. Okay, my database settings are okay. connection established to the database. Continue the next step. Okay, continue. 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 Okay, which flavor of mark we have to choose? Mark 21 is okay. Select it and continue. And here we have to select something. See, default authority type, that is okay. Default framework, that is required. ISBN number, matching rules, selected matching rules, ISBN number, then fast cataloging framework, then some item types, common item types in the library book. Okay, then credit types, some basic authorized values that is necessary. CSV profiles, for example, if you want to import user details, okay, we get a sample CSV profile, we can arrange the data there and import it. Then C39 point, some other things, mark some basic currencies will add, that is related with the acquisition module. Then pattern attribute means, for example, we have to add some extra attribute to the pattern. For example, blood group, how to add such features we can mention here. We can leave it some sample pattern category, sample label and a pattern card, default item type, sample libraries not required, sample news item required, sample codes required, uh, some external cataloging server, we can download book details from this server. Okay, mark flavor framework, that is required, fast cataloging, then to check duplicate, matching rules, ISBN. Okay, check the necessary things and import. See here, site says not secure. It will not open in some other browser. And people will complain that OPAC is not working, not opening. Okay, click on begin onboard process. Then first initial settings we have to give. For example, your library code. Library code means the short form of the library, capital letter MG Mahatma Gandhi University Library. Then description, Mahatma Gandhi University Library. Then click on submit. Then first we have to create a pattern category. For example, library staff list. Description, library staff. Overdue notice required? No. Privacy, I don't know what it is. Okay. Enrollment period, for example, 100 months, the duration of their membership. Okay, submit. Then first we create a staff administrative user. Give the surname Vimal, first name Kumar Vimal, card number. Okay. Then login, administrative login, vimalibar@gmail.com. My email ID I have used, password. Okay, uppercase, lowercase number. Then submit. Then circulation rule. We can create just a rule. Okay. Loan period. Okay, submit. Start using Koha. Okay. Then login. See, the installation is over. Then click on About Koha. System information. If anything wrong happen, it will give some warning. Encryption key is missing. Encryption key we have to add. We can add it now. Actually, the encryption key available in this configuration file. Search for encryption. Okay, that is not there. Go to Koha blog. See, add the encryption key. We have to add the key. Key encryption means just to hide the information. I mean, encrypt the information to communicate between server and a browser. You can generate a key. This is a key. Just to copy it. Add it into the configuration file. Then after adding the encryption key, just to restart the Apache server. Then check whether this message go away. See, we have added encryption key. the warning message went away. Okay, the installation is over. The next part is we have to buy a domain for this website. For example, I have created a domain for like this staff.kohails.online. We can buy a domain from instead of this IP. This is ugly, difficult to remember. We can add a domain name. We can buy domain name from GoDaddy, domain name seller. GoDaddy is a domain name seller. We can search for example, MGU library. Search. See, only 1 rupees. MGU library.in price. You can buy it. If you buy it for 3-year term, only 1 rupees we have to pay. We get MGU library.in. Okay. After purchasing, we will get a control box. See here. First create an account there. You can see the URLs you have purchased. This is the domain I purchased for this Koha hosting. I am clicking on it. Then click on domain. Okay. Then click on manage DNS. DNS means domain name server. Then name server. Okay. Name server. Go back to DigitalOcean. Then click on networking. I will share you the detailed manual to how to buy a domain and add it to DigitalOcean. Then click on domains. You can see here Koha ILS. Click on it. See, this is the domain names. Copy it and add here. Already I have added. Click on it. Change names. Change a name server. We have added DigitalOcean NS1, NS2, NS3. Then we can, after this, we can control this domain name from DigitalOcean. Actually, we bought from GoDaddy. Then now we can control it from DigitalOcean. So we have added DigitalOcean. Okay. Then we go back to network settings here. We can create a subdomain. For example, staff client. Okay, then staff client dot koha ils dot online. Then select which one? 189. See, select it, create record, enter TTL 3600. Okay, we create a subdomain staff client dot koha ils dot online. Create a record. Then next, one more subdomain for OPAC. Catalog. Okay, catalog.kohails.online. Choose the server, create record. See here, staffclient.kohails.online, catalog.kohails.online, subdomains created. We will add this subdomain to Koha configuration file, virtual host files. You may feel little bit difficult. Anyway, I will share you the manual. See, we have to open this virtual host in Apache. I will show you. Sudo nano paste. Okay, two sites created, two interface. One is for opaque, one is for intranet, staff client. We have to change the name, server name here. See, catalog.koha online, and here server name. Paste. Okay, the subdomain we created, pasted here. Then go to virtual host. Virtual host, we are going to add the subdomain. So we have to remove this one and add the port 80. That means we will make the site name unique. So we don't need 8080. So we have to change to 80. Then copy the domain name, staff client. Enter. Sorry. Okay. Then save it. Server name staff client.kohails.online. Maybe kohails.com. Okay, it depends upon the domain name you have bought. Here my extension is .online. Then restart Apache. Okay, it's okay. Configuration is over. Next is we have to encrypt the size. Encryption means this is not secure site, so we have to make it encrypt. Uh, Encrypt we can. There's a site service called Let's Encrypt. Using that, we can encrypt the site. Free encryption service. We can use the service and encrypt our Koha site. See, I will show the step. For that, Read one more thing. Paste this line, Control O, X. Restart the Apache. Just to watch it, you may feel, I know, you may feel confusing and okay. Then next is we are going to install. There's a software for encryption that is name is certbot. Certbot. Okay. Install it. Then run the software certbot. Run the command certbot apache. It will find the sites we have created. It asks enter an email address. I will give you my email address at gmail.com. For the communication regarding this encryption, first it asks the password. I mean email ID. Then read the terms and condition. Agree. Willing to once your first certification successfully issued, support digital freedom. Yes. See, it shows one virtual host available, two sites are available. One is catalog.kohails.online. One second is staffclient.kohails.online. Okay. Select the appropriate number, one and two. We have to encrypt two sites, two domains, subdomains. Enter. It makes some changes on the Apache. Okay. Now it's ready. See, actually this encryption for 90 days. After that, it will automatically renew. We can check that. See, it's active since 2023, 12. Today's date is there. Okay. See, then enter the site name. Copy. Okay, open the staff client, enter. Staff client.kohails.online. It will load. After some time, it will work. We have just created it. It will work. It need a few hours to work, make the changes we have created. Okay, anyway, after that, it will load like this, staff.kohails.online. See, SSL is now working. This way we can add some subdomain, then we can make it secure. Secure means passing information will be encrypted and it will not uh, see others. That's the encryption. Okay. Anyway, I know you are totally confused. Just to see what the process going on, I will share the document, um, the procedure step by step. You can apply it. Otherwise, you can just read it and know the process. Okay. Today class we can conclude. Any doubts regarding today's class? Okay, no doubts. You can conclude today's class and see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we will handle cataloging module, how to import book details from Excel to Mark format and then import it into Koha.
Okay, dear participants. If there is a possible, can you open your camera for screenshot? I request all participants to open your camera for